Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first edition of Let's Get Candid with NLTV. Tonight we have a very special guest with us. He is a singer-songwriter from the hills of Nagaland who is labeled as one of the most promising artists from Northeast India. He has won the Song of the Year award for his single Again, and he has also won the Video of the Year for his video Give Me My Soul Back. He is known for his straightforward songwriting and his easygoing vocals. Let me introduce to you our very own Abdon Mech. So Abdon, welcome to Let's Get Candid with NLTV.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
We're so glad to have you here. Let's start off by asking you, at what age did you develop your interest in music?
Music was kind of always around the house as a kid. Both my mom and dad, before they got into the government sector, they were musicians and it did not work for them, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, because of that, me, my sister, my other siblings, we all kind of had music around the house, but it was never concrete for me. So I had that childhood of just, not really tapping into it, but kind of just being around me.
Okay.
And I wanted to do a lot of other things as a kid, but I think I started taking it very seriously only once I got into college. So that would be, 21, 22. So I'm actually very, very late to the party.
But you're doing very well.
I try.
So is music a career for you? Are you taking it as a career?
At this point, yes.
Okay.
Like, there's so much I have to lose if I don't make something out of it, and that's kind of like a good pressure for me as well. But more than anything, this gives me happiness. I go to bed every night, being happy and having a sense of fulfillment. So this is what I want to do. Yeah.
So you're actually doing very well in this field. So we are really curious to know who has inspired you. Who is your inspiration?
A lot of people, man. Coming closer to home, it will be my friends. Like I said, once I got into college, that's when I started getting serious.
Yes.
That's because I had a lot of friends around me who are now very big musicians in the Naga music fraternity. So closer to home, these were the guys that inspired me. They say that there's a saying that you are what your friends are, right? So having friends like that kind of pushed me.
Could you name a few of them?
Few of my friends.
Yeah.
Sure, man. Imliakum, Norhe, Kevisa, Teja, Augustine, I could go on, man. We became friends first, and then only, I started picking off their habits, their interests. It slowly passed to me as well. So them, as well as a lot of other international acts, Patrick Roney, John Mayer, Pratik Kwad, a lot of these artists, they just pushed me to be where I am today and where I hope to be someday.
So a big shout out to them as well.
Yes, a big shout out to them. You're all gonna have to treat me.
Exactly. So, what do you enjoy the most about music? What do you enjoy the most about music?
From the perspective of being a songwriter, like if you think about it, I mean, I don't want to sound very cliche, but it's amazing, the gift that I would like to think that I've been blessed by God, in a sense that you can create something out of nothingness, right?
Exactly.
Like you give life to a song, you give life to a substance that maybe did not exist. Maybe you did some subconsciously, but the fact that I can create something and find purpose in it and find meaning in it, but more than that, someone else can relate to it. Exactly. And find meaning to it, can help them. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I can get from being a musician, from being a songwriter, if you will.
Music is actually a very powerful thing.
It is. I mean, it sounds cliche, we keep saying it over and over again, but that's the fact. It's powerful. Music is so powerful.
Very much. So, how would you describe your genre of music? You're a singer and a songwriter. So, how would you describe it?
Well, I'd like to think that I want to be someone that's without borders, right? But if we want to get a little too technical from a music perspective, I think right now what I'm doing would essentially fall under the genre of indie pop, indie folk. But that's not somewhere that I want to be for the rest of my life. I want to kind of challenge myself and go across genres and see what I can do. But yeah, if we want to be technical, I think it would have to be indie pop, indie folk,
Okay.
or whatever people want to
Would
call
you
it.
consider country?
Not really. I mean, maybe that's the vibe that people get off my music. But honestly, man, I did not have country influences around me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think you would do very well as a country singer as well.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so you are, a very well-known singer. You have a lot of fans. Actually, you have a huge fan base as well. So, from someone like you who is very well-known, what do you think is the most important skill to have in music industry?
Oh man. First of all, I don't mean to be modest. I'm again, like I mentioned, I started pretty late. I'm still new to the party. But from what I've picked up the last couple of years, if we're talking about the industry, I don't think Nagaland has an industry yet. I think it's more like a scene. But just if I am to answer your question, as hard as it may sound for artists, sadly, it's not just about making music. It's about networking. It's about putting yourself out there. It's about willing to do things outside of your comfort zone. So if you want to take it as a career, I think focusing on the other side of music, that also helps. But I think the most important thing would have to be that an artist finds stability in his art. Whatever you do, it should feel convincing, and that would eventually branch out. So I mean, there's not just one thing. Just a lot of things. Man, I could go on. Discipline, perseverance, hard work, a lot of things. Yeah.
Yep. So what is the one thing that you strictly follow as an artist yourself? One thing.
Being true to myself.
Okay.
Like whatever I do, even if I do a project or I do any kind of project, I do any sort of collaboration, I should enjoy it. And it's not because of a necessity to stay relevant or to be trendy or whatever. I think
authenticity.
Yeah, authenticity and trying to feel like there is purpose in it for me, and it's not just about the market always.
So we always wonder. For myself, I go through a lot of stress before I do anything. So you are a very well-known singer. So do you also experience or go through some stress before any performance?
I am human.
You do.
I am human. Obviously, every now and then I find myself stuck in a corner before every gig, and my friends would have to come and calm me down. But yeah, I'm just human.
How do you cope with it?
Live gigs. If there's live gigs, I try to not talk so much.
Okay.
I try to just be silent for a bit, at least 15 minutes before I go up on stage. I try to focus, just chill, not let my energy go, divert somewhere else. I just sit down very quietly and not to sound cheesy, but I tell myself this is what I dreamt of as a kid, being in my bedroom and practicing. So I want to go out there and embrace it and enjoy it. So I think that's how I go about.
That's how you cope with it.
That's how I cope, yeah.
So, I'm about to ask you a very interesting question.
Okay.
You are considered as the John Mayer of Nagaland.
Not really.
Yeah, that's what most people say. So you're considered as the John Mayer of Nagaland. What would you say about that, Abdon?
John Mayer fans would kill me. No, man. I am humbled and honored that people see that side of me as well. That's honestly, I don't mean to be modest, but that's too big of a compliment, if you will. But John is arguably one of the biggest influences in my music. A friend reintroduced John Mayer to me when I was in college. I knew him as a kid, but I was never really seriously into his music. So essentially, however I started, especially with the guitar, I started by teaching myself how to play his songs. And I don't mean to generalize, but I think we all find ourselves when we fail to sound like our heroes, right? At least that's what I think. So in the pursuit of me trying to be like John or a lot of other artists like Patrick Johnny, Pratik, Tejas Menon, some Indian artists, me failing to sound like them made me find my own sound. So yeah, I mean, I picked up a lot of influences from him. Yeah, but I'm just humble.
You're just humble.
Just humble.
That's it.
Yeah, but to everyone watching this, if you don't know me, please don't have too much expectations. I'm not anywhere close to him.
He is the John Mayer of Nagaland. Okay, so one thing that you would like to change in the music industry in Nagaland, if you could, what is one thing you could change about the music industry in Nagaland?
Again, like we're not an industry yet.
Yes, I get
We're
it.
still very far away from it. I think one would, if there's one thing, because I am a songwriter as well, and I have so much heart for original music, it would be that, you know, we have a lot of very, very, very good singers in Nagaland. I think it would be great if we could put out more original material.
Originals.
Yeah, I mean, cover music is great. Everyone is meant to do different things. Do whatever you're meant to do. But if I'm talking from the perspective of a scene or an industry, I think it would be great if we could put out more original music. Because man, we have the talent, we have the voice. I think we just need conviction to put out more original music. So that would be one.
And you're doing that very well.
I try.
So that was the end of our first session. We will have a short break. Meanwhile, we will enjoy one of the songs of Abdon Mech. So could you please introduce your...
So this first one is called Again. It's a song that I wrote last year during the pandemic. And it's just about how all of us went through what has been arguably one of the toughest times. So yeah, this one's called Again. I hope you enjoy it.
Please enjoy.
Will we ever go back to our lives, to Friday afternoons and rush home from work? Will we ever have another band to play on Saturdays and wash all our blues? I miss the air that I could breathe without a fear of time. I miss the hugs that I receive when no one's really crying. I miss the restaurants and all the places we would go. Will I wake up on the right side of the bed again? It's 3 a.m. and I'm working all alone. The family's far away and I miss my son. I wonder if I'll make it home alive. As I save another life, will I risk my own? I miss the air that I could breathe without a fear of time. I miss the hugs that I receive when my daughter isn't crying. I miss the little things and all the laughters in between. Will I ever wake up next to whom I love again? I miss the air that I could breathe without a fear of time. I miss the hugs that I receive when no one's really crying. I miss the restaurants and all the places we would go. Will I wake up on the right side of the bed again?
Welcome viewers. After the short break, I hope you enjoyed again. I did a lot. We will now have a rapid fire round, and I'm sure you have an idea about what rapid fire round is. So if you do well in this rapid fire round, we have a gift hamper for you. And this gift hamper is sponsored by TS Clothing by Tritong Sanctum, and this paper bag is sponsored by Toll Enterprises. This is environment friendly. So let us begin with the rapid fire round. You can have a few seconds to yourself to think, and please answer.
No pressure.
Be brutally honest. There are some, these questions are prepared not only by me but by your fans. These
Cool.
are some questions, we tried, our team worked really hard to collect these questions
Cool.
from your fans, so they really want to know, so please answer them.
Let's do it.
Favorite YouTuber?
Currently,
Yes?
Ken's Vlogs.
Okay, that's my favorite as well. Favorite food?
Mom's smoked pork with akhni.
Okay, wow. So first thing you do in the morning?
I hate to admit it, I check my phone.
Everyone does.
Everyone
does.
Everyone does.
So football or music?
Oh man. I think I know where this question came from.
Yeah.
If I'm to be very practical, because now it's my job, I mean, this is where I know I don't have a future in playing football, so music. But yeah, but always they're very close to each other.
Football is there in the back of
man.
your head.
I don't like this question.
This was on demand, okay, this
Okay.
question. So, what is something you cannot do?
Something I can't do. Dance.
Dance.
No, I can't dance to save my life. Someone put a gun on my head and tells me to dance, I don't think
So
I will live.
even at gunpoint you cannot
I
dance.
don't think.
Alright. So best singer in Nagaland?
Oh,
You can mention yourself as well.
no. I'm nowhere near there. My favorite,
Okay.
I think that keeps changing. For me right now, I really love this duo called Asu and Wapang.
Alright.
They're from Kohima. They really write good music. Like, I mean, really, really good songwriting. So right now, both of them are my favorite. But there's just a lot, man.
What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh? I have an answer, but I don't want to go there because this.
You can say it.
No.
You have to be brutally honest.
This is a football thing, and I don't want to. I don't mean to have enemies right
This
now.
is a rapid fire
What
round.
makes me laugh?
Yeah. Just say what came to your mind first.
Gordon Ramsay.
Okay. So, if you could read one women's closet, who would it be? You have three options: Mengo Sukre, Onen Nanti, Imli Benla Azo.
If I could read
If you could rate
or rate,
one women's closet, who would it be?
I don't even know
Whose
them well
closet
enough to
would
know
it
their closet. I'll say Mengu because I know her well.
Okay, alright. So, your strength: A. Superman, B. Shaktiman, C. Junior G.
I mean, because I grew up with Shaktiman, I will say Shaktiman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you call yourself Shaktiman?
No, that's not what I would call myself. If I had to choose one, I would say
Okay,
Shaktiman.
okay.
Yeah.
So, your weakness: A. Thick, B. Thin, and C. Thigh.
Who makes these questions? My weakness. Pretty eyes.
That was not in the option that you have to choose.
It's okay, I navigated my way around it.
Oh, okay, alright. There's always an option D.
Yes,
you can
there
add.
is, yes.
Alright. So, we will take a short break now and we will listen to one song from you.
Yes.
I
So
hope-
this one's called Human. It is part of my debut EP. It's the first track of the EP. It's called Human. I hope you guys enjoy it.
I have fallen too many times, I couldn't keep track. I'm trying to be better than who I am. And I have lied about some things, I could have been more truthful. Who am I kidding? I'm a mess. understand. There are people I've hurt along the way. There are times when I don't wanna live, but I know at the end of the road, good things are waiting for me. I have tried negotiating, looking at the mirror, but all I see is a man that is defeated. But there are days when I feel okay. It's all part of my story. Who am I kidding? I'm just human. There are things that I don't understand. There are people I've hurt along the way. There are times when I don't wanna live, but I know at the end of the road, good things are waiting for me. There are things that I wish I could change. There are parts of me that I just hate. There are times when I don't wanna live, but I know at the end of the road, good things are waiting for me.
Welcome back. We will continue with the rapid fire round. I hope you're having fun so far.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm having fun. I'm being grilled, but yeah,
You're being
no,
grilled.
I'm actually having fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So the 11th question. Question. So kill, marry, hook up. A. Okay. Take a deep breath. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So A. Rakhi Sawant. B. Poonam Pandey. C. Shirley Chopra. Kill, marry, hook up.
I just know Rakhi Sawan.
Okay. So would you kill, marry, or hook up?
Rakhi Sawan,
Yeah.
kill, marry, or hook up. I think it'll be fun to see what her life is like living next to her, so I'd marry her.
Oh.
Because she's full of drama always,
Okay.
no?
Yeah. So if you were the last man to survive, whom would you be with? A. English maker. B. Miss Everything. C. Diva Kalal.
English maker.
English maker.
Yeah.
English maker. If you're watching this, please note what he just said.
I think it'd be a fun guy to be around.
Exactly. 13. Candlelight dinner with Zuchobini Tungoy or Netflix and chill with Singjamish.
Singjamish, is she that
Instagrammer.
Instagram something, no?
So
Because I know Zucho, I'll
Yeah.
say Zucho.
Candlelight.
And this is kind of like a revenge because she did a show with Alobo and she mentioned my name. So
okay, all right,
getting
all
back
right.
at Zucho.
So, yeah. Oh wow. I'm only seeing this now. Your best pickup line.
But I don't have a pickup line.
No, we would really love to know. I would really love to know actually your best pickup line.
Does your back hurt from carrying all the beauty of the world? So sorry, that was really bad.
If the viewers are watching, please.
Thank you.
Love or money?
Love or money? Both.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Choose one.
I can't choose one. It's both.
I'll put you at a gunpoint and ask you, love or money?
At this point in my life,
Uh-huh.
money, because I'm a young kid with ambitions. I think I need money. I think perspective will change once I get older. Just being realistic.
At this point of time.
Yeah, I think at this point, money.
Fair enough. So, be a nobody in London or someone in Nagaland? Your face is that, you have that expression of that,
It's difficult.
you're amazed.
You know what? Because I'm a Chelsea fan,
Uh-huh.
and it's always a big dream to go and visit Stamford Bridge in London.
Okay.
I think London.
Be a nobody in
Yeah.
London.
But being myself, I think I'd push myself to be somebody there.
Alright, yeah. Your go-to dating app, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge.
I don't use anyone.
What would you choose if you were given it?
I just know Tinder, 'cause I don't know the other two. So I
Okay.
just said Tinder.
Tinder.
See, I'm a very boring guy, Asan.
Okay. You're very boring. Alright. So, fun and laughter with Meron Laim song
Okay.
or Alokali Achumi, Hopong Naga, Aseno Vili Ayami.
Oh, can you give me the options again? The
Meron-
first one was
Meron Laim song,
Ah.
Alokali Achumi, Hopong Naga, Aseno Vili Ayami.
I think I'd go with Alokali. Because
Alokali, okay.
my mom is Sumi, I grew up in a Sumi household, and there's something about jokes of your own tribe, right? Like you
Uh-huh,
relate to it so well. So I think I would have fun with Alokali.
Alright.
Yeah, I would get her jokes very nicely.
Okay. Would you rather be a webcam model, a good for nothing
Who
hippie?
makes these questions? What does this have to do with me?
You're very lucky to be, to be here.
Let's hear the rest of the options.
A webcam model, a good for nothing hippie, a pole dancer in a strip club in Vegas.
Like mentioned, I can't dance to save my life.
Alright.
I'll be a webcam model, but you know what? I'd sing in front of the camera.
You would sing. Okay, that was not. I'm looking for it. Like, where is the?
See, I'm just diverting away from you.
Trying to be very
Yes,
sneaky.
yes.
The last question: do you think marijuana should be legalized?
Marijuana should be legalized. I don't smoke. I haven't tried it. But I mean, from what I've read, I think I've read about a lot of good side of it. I mean, everything in life, there are good sides to it, bad sides to it, right? I think I would, legalize it.
Should be
It
legalized.
should be legalized, yeah.
So that with that we come to the end of our rapid
Yes.
fire round. But how do you think you did in this?
I
round?
deserve more than that, actually.
You did.
For everything you guys put me through.
You were actually very sneaky trying to get your way out of all the questions that we said.
That's what I've learned from being in the music scene in Nagaland.
One
Being
thing
a professional, you have to carve your own path. So
All right, but I think to deserve this gift
Yes.
hamper, I think you'll have to play something for us.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, for the viewers.
Let's do it. So this is an unreleased song. It's called "Taking My Heart." The night he said I'm on my way, I've left the far beyond your touch. I'm only drawing what you want me to, 'cause you're taking my heart, taking my heart, taking my heart, taking my heart. You see now, I sincerely hope you see the changes I've made in my space. I'm only drawing what you want me to, 'cause you're taking my heart, taking my heart, taking my heart, taking my heart, taking my heart.
heart, you see now.
Thank you.
Wow. That was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really, thank you so very much for playing this, which is unreleased.
It's unreleased.
Yeah, so very fortunate. After this song, you know, I'm having some second thoughts that
Okay.
you
I'm more than
sure
deserve.
deserve
I
this.
deserve
You sure deserve this. So please, this is for you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before we end tonight's show, let us hear from him once again because we have not gotten enough. So please.
Well, this one's called Carpe Diem. There are some sessions on YouTube, but it's not officially released yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. This one's called Carpe Diem.
He looked for flowers on a rainy day, It's early days and we're just too young to fall in love, she said. Take my word for it, we're better off this way. Oh my love, will turn 70 tomorrow. Today we have nothing to fear. Pack your bags, we can leave this place tomorrow. We don't have to wait till we're old and gray. We're better off this way. Take my word for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Abdon.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun, and I'm sure the viewers did a lot. I'm sure all of you enjoyed watching our show tonight. We are really fortunate to have you here in our first edition of Let's Get Candid with NLTV.
It's an honor for me. Thank you. I'm honored to be the first one.
Before we wind up with the show, is there anything that you would like to say to the viewers?
Well, to those that have been very supportive of my music, thank you so much for extending your support always. There is only so much that I or artists can do. We are what we are because of supporters like you guys. So thank you so much. And that's not just for me, but all the viewers and subscribers of Nagaling TV. Subscribe to the channel. Go check out their stuff. It's so cool that they're doing this and extending the boundaries and reaching out to artists as well. So I wish everyone at NLTV more power.
Thank you.
Everyone watching, go subscribe, go check out their content.
Thank you so much. So that was the end of tonight's show of Let's Get Candid with NLTV. As you can see, we are in this beautiful location. This is B Cafe, Midland, Dimapur. So you can come and check it out. It's a cool place. And yeah, viewers, please stay tuned because we will be coming up with many more exciting shows like this in Let's Get Candid with NLTV.